Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Diodin Sudi. In this video I will explain about 5 language learning assessment. There are writing assessment, reading assessment, grammar assessment, speaking assessment, and listening assessment. The first is assessing writing. The ability to write has become an indispensable skill in our global literate community. Writing skill, at least at primary or rudimentary levels, is a necessary condition for achieving employment in many walks of life and is simply taken for granted in literate cultures. I will explain about genres of written language and types of written performance. There are 3 kinds of genres of written language. The first is academic writing, for example like papers and general subject reports, essays, short answer, test response, thesis, or dissertation. Next, job-related writing, for example like messages, letters, emails, memos, labels, signs, advertisement, and others. The next one is personal writing, letters, for example like letters, emails, greeting cards, invitation messages, shopping lists, reminders, diaries, and others. And then there are 4 types of writing performance. The first is imitative. To produce written language, the learner must attain skills in fundamental basic tasks of writing, like letters, words, punctuation, and very brief sentence. Next is intensive or controlled. Beyond the fundamentals of imitative writing are skills in producing appropriate vocabulary within a context, collocation, and idioms, and correct grammatical features up to the length of a sentence. Next, responsive. Here, assessment tasks require learners to perform at a limited discourse level, connecting sentence into a paragraph and creating a logically connected sequence of 2 or 3 paragraphs. From focus, attention is mostly at the discourse level, with a strong emphasis of context and meaning. 4. Extensive. Extensive writing implies successful management of all the process and strategies of writing for all purposes, up to the length of an essay, a term paper, a major research project, report, or even a thesis. Next one, assessing reading. In foreign language learning, reading is likewise a skill that teachers simply expect learners to acquire. Reading, arguably the most essential skills for success in all education contexts, remains a skill of paramount importance as we create assessment of general language ability. I will explain about genres of reading and types of reading. There are 3 kinds of genres of reading. First, academic reading, for example like technical reports, reference material, essays or papers, and others. Second, job-related reading, for example like messages, letters, memos, reports, and others. And the next one is personal reading, for example like newspaper or magazines, schedules, recipes, maps, novel, or short stories. Then there are 4 types of reading. The first one is perceptive, involve attending to the components of larger stretches of discourse. Second, selective, to ascertain one's reading recognition of lexical, grammatical, or discourse features of language within a very short stretch of language. Third, interactive include among interactive reading types of stretches of language of several paragraphs to one page or more in which the reader must interact with the text. The focus of an interactive text is to identify relevant features within text of moderately short length with the objective of retaining the information that is processed. And the last one is extensive. It applies to text of more than a page, up to and including professional articles, essays, technical reports, short stories, and books. Next one is assessing grammar. Explicit knowledge of grammar is very important as it gives us more conscious control and choice in our language. Young readers and writers need to understand how language is organized to make meaning and communicative effectively. In this section, I will explain what is meant by grammar for assessment purpose and what are characteristics of grammatical test tasks. What is meant by grammar for assessment purpose? Regardless of the assessment purpose, if we wish to make inference about grammatical ability on the basis of a grammar test or some other form assessment, it is important to know what we mean by grammar. When attempting to specify components of grammatical knowledge for measurement purpose, with this goal in mind, we need a definition of grammatically knowledge that is broad enough to provide a theoretical basis for the construction and validation of tests in a number of contexts. At the same time, we need our definition to be precise enough to distinguish it from other areas of language ability. And then, what are the characteristics of grammatical test tasks? As the goal of grammar assessment is to provide as useful a measurement as possible of students' grammatical ability, we need to design test tasks in which the variability of our students' scores is attributed to the difference in their grammatical ability, and not to uncontrolled or irrelevant variability resulting from the types of tasks or the quality of the tasks that we have put on our test. The next one is assessing speaking. There are 5 basic types of speaking, namely imitative, intensive, responsive, interactive, and extensive. But I will only explain about designing assessment tasks of the 2 types, namely responsive and intensive speaking. The first is intensive. The first one is responsive. Designing assessment tasks, for example, like question and answer. It refers to short interview. Next, giving instruction and direction. In this case, the administrator poses the problem and then the test takers respond it. Next, paraphrasing. Test takers read or hear the text or story and paraphrase it by using their own words. And then, intensive speaking, designing assessment tasks. There are interview. It refers to the oral conversation in which the administrator and the test takers sit down face to face to do question and answer. Next, role play. This technique is very popular in communicative language teaching classes. It is like mini drama in which the test takers act out to perform some characters in the particular story. Next is discussion and conversation. And the last is games. For the last one, there is a listening assessment. There are four types of listening assessment. The first is intensive listening for perception of the components like phonemes, words, etc. of a larger strength of language. Second, responsive listening to a relative short stretch of language, creating a question, etc. in order to make an equally short response. The third one is selective. The purpose of such performance is not necessarily to look for global or general meanings, but to be able to comprehend designing information in a context of longer stretches of spoken language. For example, to listen for names, for numbers, or direction. And the last, extensive performance ranges from listening to lengthy lectures to listening to a conversation and deriving a comprehensive message or purpose. That's enough from me. I'm sorry if there are mistakes, and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.